Hi, my name is Jessica and I am the owner of this company with my partner Jefferson. We created this company 4 years ago. We were working together in a company and we met there. So after 1 year or so we decided that we could do this job the same or even better. We decided to just
we said, oh, this we could do what we're doing, you know. Also some people was like pushing us, like, do it yourself, you can do it. You're very good with the dogs.
So it was all very quick. It wasn't one day like, let's do it. And
it's a bit of like another challenge starting the business because you're not sure who's gonna come with you. You need customers. You need to pay for the place and all that. So it's a bit of a challenge, financially.
we just went for it. And now we are with our company called Tongues Out. The place where we take the dogs for the day is a daycare, which is a private land, an enclosed private land where the dogs are safe and they can play around and run free. We rent it. We were lucky enough to find a place to have the dogs for the whole day and be free without leash. I think our daycare is good because we are having low amount of dog. Our aim is to create a good environment and with less dogs than other daycares. We prefer having quality and not quantity because the time the dogs are gonna spend there is gonna be the best time of their life. We cover West London, which is Chiswick, Fulham, Hammersmith, Barnes, Twickenham, Richmond, and at the moment we are covering that areas. We are trying to expand it soon. For me, working with dogs means a way of life. I just wake up in the morning and the first thing I do when I leave home is see the dogs and the welcome from them. So it makes my day easier and I'm happier when I see them. And dogs for me are my life. They are good for everything. If you are stressed, if you have a bad day, they are always there to make your day better. People send the dogs to the daycare mostly because they need to go to work and they cannot leave the dog for a lot of hours on their own. And also sometimes when they go on holidays and the family maybe can look after them during the night but not during the day. So they need to send the dogs to the daycare as well in that case. The only boring days I have at the daycare is actually when I am not at the daycare. We play with the dogs during the day. We try to do some agility stuff and run with them, play with them and cuddle as well. But they also play with each other, which is amazing to see because it's so funny to see the dogs playing with each other. And we encourage them to play with each other because one of the important things in the daycare is to socialize the dog. If they play with each other, that's a good job. We post photos every day on Instagram of the dogs playing with other dogs and what we do with them at the daycare. It is hilarious because sometimes we take amazing photos of them because they are playing and you can catch the right moment there. So it's nice. If the dog hasn't been in a daycare, it's the first time and it's a puppy, or even if it's not a puppy but it's the first time, we introduce them to the other dogs slowly to see how he reacts or she reacts, if he's shy, if he's scared, so we can see that. They come here to socialize and to get, to have fun with each other. So if one is in the corner all the time, we don't want that. It's a waste of money for the owners and a stress for the dog. But sometimes there is no need to do a proper introduction because some dogs come from other daycare, so they are used to be around other dogs. They just feel maybe a bit shy in the beginning because it's like having a new friend you don't know, but then after 5-10 minutes they are already playing around. So it really depends on the dog. I think there is no the easiest or difficult breed. I think it depends on the character and age, the breed. Some breeds maybe have less energy than others, but it depends character of the dog, I think. I am working with 20 dogs per day, but it's not every day the same amount of dogs. It changes depending on the day. Some days are quiet, other days are more busier, so it depends, but I would say around 20, an average of 20. The amount of dogs sometimes is not important in terms of if it's easier or not. It's more about the dogs you are looking after. Yeah, it depends on the dogs. Sometimes you have more dogs and it's easier, and sometimes you have less dogs and it is harder. I think not everyone is able to look after dogs.
Because you have to be patient, you have to know, it's not something like, okay, I'm just gonna go and grab these 5 dogs and look after them. Because first of all, you have to know the behavior of the dog also. I mean, you have to be patient. You need to know how to control them. You need to know what triggers that behavior. So it's not a job for everyone.
Sometimes we think that people don't appreciate our job in terms of, because it's a lovely job, it's the best job in the world. I have to be honest, dogs are the best food. Yeah, we work with dogs and it's amazing, but we have a big responsibility, and I think sometimes people don't understand that part of the job, and also they think that we are working 24 hours. Sometimes we want to take a break from dogs as well, even from our dogs, because if you go to a place with the dogs you have to be all the time aware of them, and it's nice to go for a weekend without dogs, I don't know, to relax a bit. In the end of the day, I know that I choose the right job, because the feeling of creating a bond with dogs and also the trust the client has on us, it's amazing, and it feels so good. Even they send us photos and videos of their dogs after the daycare, how happy the dogs are and how tired they are after playing the whole day, and it feels so good to have that trust from our clients.